Hey guys, so now let's look at question 29 and 30. Question 29 says a suitable Newton-Raphson iteration for the equation this here is, and they're asking us which one of these here is the suitable Newton-Raphson iteration. The first thing that we need to recall is the Newton-Raphson formula, which says that x subscript n plus 1 is equal to x subscript n minus f of x subscript n on f prime of x subscript n, right? The question is, what is our f of x, right? It is this guy here, right? E to the 2x plus 4x minus 5. Then we also need to find the derivative, so that will be f prime of x, which is 2 e to the 2x plus 4. So once we have this, I think we have everything that we need to substitute into here. So let's work, right? We have x subscript n plus 1 is equal to x subscript n minus f of x. Let's substitute that f of x subscript n, right? So it will be e to the 2x, right, subscript n plus 4 x subscript n minus 5, all on 2 by e to the 2 x subscript n plus 4. So this is what we have. But this here doesn't look like any of these here. So that's a little cause for some concern. This is actually just one fraction. So let's try to bring this together with this under one fraction using a little LCM dance here. So, right, the LCM would be 2 by e to the 2x subscript n plus 4. So you would get x subscript n by 2 e to the 2x subscript n plus 4 minus, the minus here will multiply by this whole thing. So we have to be real careful here. So let's just take our time. I just want to make sure everybody understands what I'm going to do here. Right? So this is what we have here. There's your setup here. And this is what you would get here. When you multiply this by this and then multiply this here by this, right, this is what you will have happen here. You will get 2x subscript n by e to the 2x subscript n plus 4x subscript n minus e to the 2x subscript n minus 4 by x subscript n plus 5. So you see this negative sign here? Very careful how you're multiplying it here, here, and here. Be very careful, right? And that will all be under, that will be all under this, right? Or rather over that. And then what you would notice, this will cancel off with this here, and you would be left with what? 2x subscript n by e to the 2x subscript n minus e to the 2x subscript n plus 5, all on 2 by e to the 2x subscript n plus 4. And this, what you notice, these two terms are common, right? Or e to the 2 x subscript n is common in this and this term, so we could factorize that out. So you get e to the 2x subscript n multiplied by what? 2x subscript n minus 1 plus 5, all on 2 by e to the 2x subscript n plus 4. So this here, right, is the answer here, right, which we have here as D, right? So that's the solution there to question 29, right? I hope you all understand the kind of run through there. Right, you just take your time, right? Be careful with your multiplication of your signs and when you're doing LCM there. So now let's look at question 30. Question 30 says the coefficient of x to the power of 11 in the expansion of this is what? That's what they're asking. Let's just focus on this first, right? We could use the condensed formula for this because it is a positive integer, n is a positive integer, the power. So we could use this formula. The sum from r is equal to 1 n is 12. It will be 12CR. You would have e to the power of what? E to the power of 12 minus r by x to the power of r. That's what you would have. But they're asking us for the coefficient of x to the power of 11. So that's when r is 11. So let's just kind of focus now on this guy here, right? Which would give you the individual term. So let's just focus on that. So when r is equal to 11, it will be 12C11 by e to the power of 12 minus the 11 here. When you substitute r as 11, would give you just 1. So you could leave this as a by x to the power of 11. So yeah, this is what they're asking in here, right? So let me just take my calculator here and calculate 12C11. That would give us, we would get 12C11 is 12 e x to the power of 11. You might think, well, this is the coefficient here and circle B. But no, just remember we had this 2 here, so you need to have 2 multiplied by it. So this would actually be 24e x 11. Don't forget that 2 there, right? So really and truly, your answer is 24a D. Right, so guys, that's your solutions there to question 30 and 29 respectively. I hope you all understood, the solutions. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions concerning the solutions. Share the video to somebody that you feel it could be beneficial to. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.